Evening all. I hope each and everybody enjoyed your weekend and got relaxed now. At this point of time, I think you can, with a more relax, you can listen to my videos. Welcome to My Thoughts of Happiness. Today I wanted to bring one of the interesting topics, something which is more important in real life and which is impacting the real life in both the ways. And maybe like a pros and cons of the social media. That's I wanted to put in front. Please stay tuned and listen until the last minute. But maybe I would concentrate to add value to the content, not to the quality of the video for sure. I'm not sure of it. But for sure, I'll add more importance to the content of my video. Yes. First of all, I wanted to talk about why the social media is more important for the people and how it is affecting their own life in a negative direction as well. I'll try to put more important. Why? Because the negative direction is more important because it is affecting the life and they're losing a lot. So I concentrate more into the negative direction. Something people, they went wrong with the social media and they spoiled their careers and they spoiled their life and they couldn't take back something, the time invested by self or anybody on social media, they cannot take back. Maybe you can replace your assets, whatever it is. You can replace a bike, you can replace a mobile, you can replace any assets which you have it, either home, you can sell it and replace with something else. But something which you take or give your time, that cannot be replaced because it's your lifetime. The value of time is more important. Something if you are not using well of it, yes, be sure of it to make use effectively on a daily basis. Why it is important is we are not sure of our lives. When we are sleeping, we don't have a guarantee that we are waking up alive in the morning. If you try to Google it, each and everything, you can get the statistics of how many people are dying in sleep. So you can imagine how much time is important for us, how much time we have to utilize for the better of our life. Something which is affecting more is the anxiety and depression. On a social media, most of the people are coming to the social media to get the validation done from the social media. But how extent it is good for the people? Somebody is happy about it, is like somebody has appreciated their image or something, whatever the photo they have shared, maybe the content what they shared. Somebody is appreciated. Yes, for sure, the way of behavior and long ways for body and whatever the kind of a thinking, what they will think normally, it will increase and boost the chemicals generated in the brain for sure. They'll be more happy about it. But somebody not getting the same thing, how they will be behaving and how they will be feeling their life. They're feeling low and keep on, they're going into the depression mode. End of the day, they cannot take back the same thing. So, how extent it is good for a validation on a social media. Don't believe anything outside. Let it be. If you are getting something true from people, yes, you can take honestly and be happy about it. But something, if you're not that, somebody is telling that, any comments or something, if you are not relevant to for that, maybe you can ignore the things and keep moving on. There's a lot of benefits as well, but at the same time, most of the people are suffering. This becomes a stress later on. Keep on increasing the stress. Later on, what people are doing, it is they're comparing with the other people. See, each and every life is very unique. You cannot compare with anybody, either a kid or an adult or a youngster, anybody. You cannot compare with anybody. If you wanted to compare with you only, nobody else. Start comparing with self and try to put something else, what it is exactly it is needed to move to the next step. You need not jump a big leap. You need not go for it. At least you try up and see what it is needed. Get the good suggestion from the good people. Get the right people's validation for an improvement. You can do that. But somebody who is believing and somebody who will encourage you to develop along with them, you can take that as a nice feedback from them and started improving your life. That is well and good that you can do it. But never and ever, you should not feel bad of something is not relevant to you, even for a media status. Most of the time we will do that. What exactly we'll be doing it is like we'll share some photo on a status or something, and we are waiting for other people to see and other people to comment and appreciate, compliment. Yes, this will be there. It is not a deal, but because the nature and the tendency of us is to get the appreciation. Why? Because our mind seeks a lot, because we'll be happy when somebody is tapping our shoulder. Yes, if it's needed. But at the same time, you should be in a position to bear the negativeness. You should be more strong and not allowing the negativity of other people. That you should not do it. Ignoring and taking light also more important. What you have to take into your brain and thinking about it is more important. Don't put everything into your brain and start moving in the same mode. It may not help you, for sure. Next thing is youngsters, unknowingly or knowingly, they are misusing their time on social media unintentionally and losing a lot of time. Even on an average base, 4 to 5 hours, students or like youngsters, they are using the social media. Try to get the attraction, try to connect with the new people, try to connect with the strangers. Because it's a young age, people try to connect with and they fascinate about a lot of other stuff. At the right time, they should be on the right track. If they were not on the track on that particular age, they cannot go in the same. They cannot get onto the track later on, because the belief systems will be getting generated since from the birth. So from birth to at least until they cross this young age, it is more important what they are doing it, how they are doing it. If they align to the right beliefs and started moving in the right direction to capture something positive from the social media, yes, it's well and good. Otherwise, close to 30 minutes, it's more than enough. More than 30 minutes, it's not good enough. Not required, I mean. So something there, keep on checking something and some videos, some fun videos, so keep on, it will be a distraction. People doesn't observe. They may not observe what exactly the social media is doing to you. You touch something and listen, that might be a crime of one area. But next complete videos will repeat with the same negative videos will come and pop up just below that. Because you liked it, you watch it once. It depends on the viewing tendency of yours. It will capture your interest and it will repeat the same thing. End of the day, you don't know that whenever you open YouTube or a Facebook or whatever, the social media, it will pop up the same thing. That means that is not your first intention when you see a movie or see an incident happened and somewhere and you started seeing some negative incidents happen in some area. Later on, it will become a habit for you. Why? Because it is driving from back and it is not you. Because this will be popping up every time. The same kind of in a video will be repeating. Later on, you don't have a choice to move any other unless you search something and start doing it. Many people will do this. Next. Because somebody is not so conscious about how they are utilizing the social media, they will be getting into the trap of anything. For sure, they'll be getting spoiled by a number of people, or they can be getting cheated by a number of people who are there. Literally, I received many calls because I kept it open just to get the friend request. I kept it open, my social media. I get a lot of requests. I'm not saying that everybody is good or bad, but every chance there is a negative people also can enter. But be aware that if you are getting connected with the strangers, be sure that do you know them? Are you believing them? Do you have a positiveness towards them? Think of once. They're simply calling and you will be getting a gift from some other abroad, or you will be doing that, and if you do this one and do this address or something and send this or send this money, we will deliver some gift to you. It worth of crores of rupees. These are all these gambling techniques people are using. That is indirectly they are misusing the technology. They're capturing your interests, capturing your weak points. End of the day, they're playing a technique to blame you at this. I mean, like trying to get your attention, then try to capture your money also. Because most of the people are very much fond of getting a free offers, right? Most of those are the fake things in the social media. Those were not true. Please check each and everything in a social media. If at all they're telling you to forward are telling that it's an offer. Please check immediately beside a Google, is it fake or not. There is a more number of sites to identify the fakeness as well. You can cross check that first and then you forward it. If you don't have a time, don't forward it. If you don't have time, don't forward it. It is very clear. If you do that, that will help a lot. Each and everybody, we have to join our hands to stop the nonsense. Why? Because lot of things simply they're putting and they're taking the snaps and changing the editing techniques. Simply they're telling like it's a true. They're capturing the people's attention. Just to capture the attention, they're cheating people. Please be aware from the social media. See, literally all these people are getting cheated by the nonsense. It depends, because it depends on the belief system of individual. Some people come with so much like a praying logic, so depend on the God. They believe the God, but not only they believing, they are depending on the God. That time somebody will tell like this, you pray like this, or you forward to somebody, then you will get so much. No, nothing else will happen like that. When I saw some flowers, they told like it was there in Himalayas, it was there in some other place like that. They told like 400 years only this flower will come like that. They given a lot of videos. I mean, a lot of images they given in the Facebook. But that was not true. Those are certain things are so much nonsense. It was not at all a flower also. It was one of the creatures available in the sea. They mentioned that it's a flower. It is coming around 400 years or something. Simple things they are converting into something else, and just to get the attention of the people. Somebody is praying the God, yes, everybody getting connected to that. Somebody believing in God, they will tell simply, they will forward to other people, their blood relations, everybody they will do that. It's like emotional things they are putting on a social media, that to the fake things. Please be aware of the fake things available on the social media, while if you are forwarding or if you are checking, or you can report to them. If it is not true, just check in a Google immediately. If it is not true, just tell them it is fake. You can have an option, report it's fake. You have an option in all social medias. Why? Because they will strictly have to follow the policies and the terms and conditions they have to follow. Something went wrong, who is the reason? So they were on the safer side. Who is suffering here is blindly who are forwarding. It is not only simple way of a forwarding. We are not imagining what is happening once we are forwarding a fake information to somebody else. We thought we are helping to others, but most of the cases, if it is a fake, we are not helping others. I saw many videos like health habits or something like maybe like devotional things, maybe like something curious about some crime, something curious about the technologies available. A lot of nonsense they are creating. But I'm not telling everything is fake, but at least do a check before forwarding or before liking, before seeing. If you check that, at least we can stop and we can improve the quality of social media. Social media quality is enormous if you wanted to utilize in the right way. You Google it for some technology, yes, it will come. If you wanted to improve your cognitive power, yes, a lot of channels are there, you can see. Lot of things is a nice efforts they put and kept on social media. But one thing which is getting more attention is the negative things. Social media attracts the negative brains of a people. People are so scary of many things nowadays because people are forwarding the nonsense. Please do each and everybody, please join our hands to do the stuff and do the correctness of each and every content it is forwarding to them. If everybody joins the hand, it can be closed. Yes, we can do that. I'm not telling everybody is doing that, but unknowingly we are doing, and we are forwarding the things unknowingly. So we should be attentive. At least it's a 1 minute of time when we Google it just beside. If you wanted to check, is it true or not? Before, this will save a lot of time of others as well. Time is so precious for each and everybody. Because of social media nowadays, how many people are spending a quality time with the family members? Okay, give me the food. Okay, I'm seeing the TV. Keep it here. Okay, I will be having. Okay, curry. Next, curd. Next. This is one thing. Next thing is feeding to the kids. Like this. Take one spoon, keep in mouth. We don't know whether it is going to the mouth or the nose. We don't know. This will happen. If the kid is not eating in time, again it is another issue. Yes, it will be like we are scolding them. You are not eating in the right time. He is also doing the same thing. He is also seeing the TV. He is also seeing the social media beside it with you. So something more important and something more interesting for us, we have to change a lot into the discipline to make them well in their future. We are creating the future by the belief systems. Because kids will, for sure, they will have a different doubts on us. My mom is seeing the TV, but she's not telling me to not to see. My mom is using all the time mobile and Facebook, WhatsApp, everything. When I am coming, she's telling me don't use it. Why I have to believe? Why it is right for her? Why it's right for me? Yeah, kids will think in the same manner. So, to make their life beautiful, we should be more disciplined than them. When we are more disciplined, we can give a nice reason to them and they can believe us and we can become a role model for their future. Yes, the first and foremost belief is needed on the parents, not from the outside. End of the day, we are not conscious about kids because of the social media. Somewhere you are losing close to more than 2 to 3 hours. If you are losing on social media, normally your personal life is not so good. Why? Because conscious effort of listening to the kids, it will be needed at least 1 or 2 hours. And maintaining them to study and aligning to them for a life skills. Who will give the life skills for the kids? Social media doesn't give. At least they are pointing to the right direction. Somebody will be posting some nice videos. Yes, if at all they are seeing that, yes, it will happen. But can you believe that if you give a Facebook or a YouTube to your kid and living on a social media, will they see the same thing? Something is useful. Can they point the same thing? No. They are so much distracted on the gaming and so much distracted on the horror movies and maybe like a Netflix or whatever distracts their mind and whatever they attract with like a new content. They will go in that path. So we should be more conscious what they are doing it also. They're trying to connect to the right content, we should be there with them. They will see that. It doesn't mean that you are losing the belief. But we should be attentive because there is, until completion of their young age, it is more important. Our efforts are more important to align their future. Even a lot of people are losing the career. They're sitting on the Facebook. This is like something different. Everybody is fascinated about the Facebook or WhatsApp, whatever it is. But lot of people are gaining a lot of knowledge from the Facebook or WhatsApp or YouTube. I'm not telling they are bad. No. It's a technology available on the spot. But how you utilize is our mistake, not theirs. They've given an extraordinary, beautiful platform to each and everybody. Even a student can learn a lot of knowledge in all subjects. Up to a practical imagination of a subject, they can get it from the web if they wish to. If we are not driving towards the passion, into knowing more into the depth of a subject or something, they'll be knowing something else which is not required in the real life. We should be saving a lot of time by not spending on a social media so that we can add some life skills to the kids. Do you want to see a beautiful future for your kids? Yes, we should be. Changed a lot. I'm not saying it will come on one day, but at least we are keeping this in a conscious effort from our back end of our subconscious mind. Yes, we can do that. At least we can have a tap on time. Yes, how much time I'm sitting on this. Literally, I wanted to add some value in the different direction where the people are losing their life, where the people are not happy about it on what they're having it right now. 90% of people not happy because of not having anything. Because they're comparing with something else and they're looking for something else which is not there with them. They're not happy because whatever it is with them, they're not feeling about it first. It's a sincere gratitude we have to tell to them, tell to us. First, that we have each and everything right now. All organs are working comfortably and we are living in this world and staying happily in one house, and on a daily basis we are eating the 3 times in a day and having all the stuff what we wanted, it's more than enough. We are the best people for now. First thing we have to say thanks to that first, and then thinking of the next thing, what it is there with other people. What other people are doing with the stuff what they're having, it's their vision, their ambitions. It's not yours. Taking all this nonsense onto our head is our own headache. This and all, a lot of comparison and lot of depressions, lot of issues of the belief system. You're believing, once you strongly believe anything nonsense, once it's become like a habit for you, you cannot control that. Nobody else can do that. Ultimately, it depends on the environment. So please don't make any bad habits out of a social media. If you start doing it, you cannot control it. If you're losing the time out of the same thing, you don't have a choice for it. How to control? Somebody else you should sit with you. Nice people, around 5-6 people, you have to be there around with you all the time. Who will come and sit with you to change yourself? No, it won't happen. Unless you are very much realistic, wanted to do a self-realization, wanted to move forward, wanted to transform yourself, you can. That is what it is. Next thing, I think beside movies, we are seeing the social media. Even seeing it movie in a theater, what we will do actually? We'll so consciously listening to the movie and entertain ourselves. Nowadays it is not happening. Even you go to the theater, you will be seeing the mobile and checking Facebook, who likes it. Or checking WhatsApp, who checked your status and said that it's superb. That means we are distracted such a level of a notifications of a smartphone or a smart TV. Even a smart TV, yes, nowadays everything. Even you are seeing a so interesting or funny movie to entertain yourself, besides something else will ping, ting, like that. The next notification you shuffle to that and start checking your mobile after that. This will happen. That means we are not enjoying what we have right now because of our social media. That depends on pure control of our own mind. If we could control that, it's very productive. You choose something which you wanted to. What is your gap? What is your gap when you assess it completely? I want this area to be filled. Whether it's a communication or a domain or a life skills or a career progression or a new technology. What you want exactly, you try that one, because lot of richest experienced people, they created the videos and posted in YouTube, Facebook, everywhere in the social media. Lot of websites are there to develop yourself. It's so easy to get the knowledge in a lesser time nowadays if we wanted to utilize. So powerful. Technology is so powerful to use and to misuse as well. Which one you wanted to choose, that is your choice. If you're not choosing the right path, once it ends in a wrong direction where there is a dead end, you cannot come back. You don't have a choice to move forward. There are a lot of people suffering a lot of love failures, suffering a lot of career failures, because they cannot tell to anybody. If they got failed because of a society, they cannot tell and express also, because they don't have a support. Somebody has failed, nobody will come, oh you failed, I'll support. No. Lot of criticism is happening in the society. If somebody has failed in his career, people will come, oh, you wasted your time on that time. Okay, now you are knowing this will happen. Before I told, no, it was not happened. You didn't follow, no, it will happen. This kind of a criticism will happen after that. But the right time support, when they suffered, after that even somebody is coming and giving a support, if you don't have that time, you cannot go back and complete your career. Please don't misuse your time if you are a student. It is not about a student or youngster or an old age person. It is for anybody. It will be bad to anybody. How you wanted to use it is more important. Somebody is care of health, they keep on checking all the stuff. End of the day, touching one vegetable also, that's scary. Somebody is telling like brinjal is an issue. Somebody is telling like this is an issue. Somebody is telling that this so-and-so farmer is doing like this, he injecting something, so you should not have any vegetables means. More health conscious, somebody is more cleanliness, somebody is more maybe like a fitness based. They're so keen on that area. In that, if you are not providing the right information to the people, there's no use in it. Simply don't dump everything on the social media. If you're doing that one, you're simply creating the nonsense in this world. People are suffering like anything. Simple forward of a one thing in a corona, it may kill a person. If you don't have an evidence, if you don't have a facts, you cannot blame anybody. But the thing is, it is happening. It's true. Scariness is too much. Strong at heart is more important. Something which is creating a panicness for the heart, not for the health first. Even people are having a disease because of their own confidence and their own strong heart. They are living like anything. We're making them panic for the small, scary things. Just for scaring them by showing all negative information on the social media. Yes, they will be getting attracted to the same thing. So the first and foremost thing is the control is in our hand, not the technology provider. We cannot blame anybody. That means you have a big basket of all the stuff. You're going to the supermarket. You are not taking everything and putting in the basket and coming, right? We're going specifically with the list, and I want this, I want this, I want this, like that. You're taking exactly how much under the budget you're buying and coming out from the supermarket. This is also like that only. You go to social media, go to any social media website, check what you want exactly. Don't give your remote to somebody else. Either it's a TV or a social media, the remote is not with you. If you keep on swiping like this, it is controlling, not you. The first video what you are touching, that will be giving a guessing logic to the system again. You can check and switch off that option also. There is a suggestions will be there in YouTube, Facebook, everywhere. That means how you are on a daily basis, based on the statistics of what the video you're seeing, it similar videos it will pop up regularly. So end of the day, you don't have a choice to see something else which is important to you. By mistake also, if you're touching something else, you clear the history once, at least you check the option, what it is saying, showing your interest regularly. Suggested sites, something it will mention, suggested videos. It captures your interest. Next, it will treat that as an interest. Then it will become a habit. Then it will become an addiction. Then you cannot break it. It's over. Your life is done. Then something went wrong with the relation. Something went wrong with any one of life. You cannot take back. Even 99% people are telling love, 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 love. I don't know how much love is happening through social media. I'm not telling everybody is cheating. No. They might have connected, but they might have understood. They might have maturity. But somebody is so matured enough how to check the things and what is better. But the people who so connected well and who is more rich in attitude, they can be happy over a period of time. There is nothing wrong in going for a love marriage and arranged marriage. This is purely based on how our attitude is to accept other people. Nobody is good or nobody is bad in this universe. There's a good in people and bad in people, that's it. There's a proportion. But what to touch is your turn. If you touch good, yes, good will come out. If you touch bad, backside of the coin will come friend. That's it. Nothing else. See, a lot of people are believing that is a love. Why? Because there is a loss in one of the factor which they are not getting at their home. This factor is supplied by somebody else outside. They're feeling that she is loving me or he is loving me. This will happen. Why? Because if a parents are telling, not giving any appreciation in home for a small successes of the student or a parent, maybe like a son or a daughter, the kid keep on searching for the same thing from the outside. Yes, outside people, some good people are there, they start giving the same essence. Yes, people think that, oh, they're better than my mom and dad. So they start following them, they start becoming their friends. Then they don't want to leave them because they feel like it's a realistic love. Once they got engaged, then once they got married, then actual picture will come out. Why? Because people who love really, they have to bear the devil behind. Is it there such a level? Can you accept the good and bad of other person? If you are like so, if you got the same person exactly, the other person again, you can go for the love. But if you are in such a level of attitude, anyhow you will be happy. You are making happy others already. You need not choose a life partner on your own. This is clearly of an attitude point. What is love? Who is best for whom? The social media is telling like everything is a love. Why? Because you are believing it. Somebody is telling, somebody is believing it. After that, it ends up with another story. Next day, it is a crime story. Connecting strange person is a good habit if you wish to know something new about them. Capture number of skills, it's also good. Building a rapport also is a good. But believing a wrong person, going in the wrong track, and end of the day, if you're losing your completeness, complete happiness, it will go. End up with losing the life. Please be careful with the social media while utilizing. It is an effort of time. What is the best investment in your real life is the time. If we are not using it in a right way, in a right proportion, it will end up with the nonsense. That is what I wanted to focus on. I think something else is the focusless work, something which we are doing on a daily basis. There's a lot of distraction with the social media, even in a browser or with a mobile beside. You don't have a conscious or a concentrated effort on any work. You cannot get the same sambar what you wanted to do on the first. It may be becoming something else. But if you're passionate about doing something in a cooking or in a project, anywhere, it's the same thing. If you're so conscious about it, the proportions will set the right recipe. If you're not conscious about it, you're doing something and concentrating somewhere else, you won't get the right thing. End of the day, you cannot taste exactly what you want. It's more of that into the valuable time of individual. Time is money, at the same time is happiness. How you will invest, how you will send it to others, how you will gift it to others. It's your wish. So please think of it, and maybe like what I think I covered most of the points here with a long video, but they don't fill the shit in the brain from the social media. See, we are doing each and everything. We are cleaning each and everything. We are cleaning the home. We are cleaning the dustbin inside the kitchen. We are cleaning the dustbin inside the veranda, wherever it is. But we are not cleaning the one vessel which is mandatory is here. This we are not cleaning it. Something nonsense comes on our head. Please don't keep that inside for a long time. Keep it inside and play, replay. There is no fact. Somebody else have seen somewhere, somebody has projected a gossip. That gossip may be real after some time. Why? Because it was spoken over 5 or 6 people. It will become a fact. It was not real. But end of the day, it will take somebody's life, somebody's peace of mind. The peace of mind which you cannot buy with anything. Even a crores or millions of rupees which you wanted to dump, you cannot get the peace of mind unless you wish to. If you refine your thoughts on a daily basis, you work for your mind control and start working on the same thing each and every minute. If you are having a lot of respect on the same thing, start applying to you and start refining yourself and start moving forward. See, life is not end today, but we don't know what is the end date. So each and every minute is useful for us, for sure. If we are not using it, yes, we need to take the consequences in future. Either your blood relation, your son or your daughter, your parents or somebody. Anybody can affect of misusing of your time. It's indirectly connecting to the minutes. That is the minutes of our life. So feel loud and effectively use your time and minutes on a daily basis. Plan well and prioritize the things what you wanted to do, and be happy and keep smiling. And don't take any negative information from this to just for the judging of the content. No, it was not about to judge anybody. My intention is to take out the good essence out of my video and start applying it to your own sense, own life, and start moving forward and be happy. My greatest target is each and everybody should smile every day and should learn something every day, should move forward happily and with a success. That is what my aim. If at all something is not spoken well with my mouth in the video, please forgive me. Is something wrong by mistake, because my thoughts are directly coming from the subconscious mind or conscious mind. It will come on the flow. It is not a prepared version. Because if I start talking like that, yes, I'm okay to speak and hours and hours and hours. But the thing is, you should not be able to put such a level of time to sit in front of a video and see my videos. That's where I'm trying to concise the video and put on the social media. But I feel that the flow will have the weight of the content which helps to the people. Please see that worth of the content, something into the positive direction. Don't compare with the own belief system, something which is not accepting, and start judging the thing and close your lid all the time. My videos will work for people who are very open and wanted to allow the thoughts inside. Let them be proactive to apply those thoughts into their own life in the right time, in the right direction. Somewhere anybody is missing the direction, please comment below in the video. I want this area to be covered by you. Please comment below the video. I'll do that for you. Because my videos should bring the happiness only, nothing else. If something else is coming and like a clash or a conflict, on the day I'll close my channel. I don't want it. If anybody think that it was worth less, yes, I'll close that. I don't want it. But at least I'll take the clear judgment, what exactly touching and what exactly the reason. I'll go into their shoe and start thinking and start answering, start convincing, and I'll close the thing very best way to bring it to a win-win situation. But make sure each and everybody take the good essence out of my videos and start applying into your life. Be happy and keep smiling and enjoy the life to the fullest. We'll get the life only once, but live the fullest and enjoy your day. Bye bye. Take care. I'll see you soon again with another video. Until then, if you feel that the quality, I don't mean the quality, but the content is worth, please share it to somebody. If it has reaches many people, yes, people needs clarity for many, but somebody it may not be. But when you share to somebody, for sure it will worth it. Thank you very much. Have a great day.